Well, let's talk about like how you're building the AI company for a minute. Like finding good talent, the war for talent. Like you've probably read the same headlines I have, like basically giving unlimited tokens to people as part of their comp package. How are you guys finding engineers? What's going to make you competitive in this like
I think the big thing category from our perspective is we need people willing to learn and people that don't think they know everything, because we're living in such an uncharted time that the engineering solutions really require thinking outside the box. So we're really looking for people that are able to really come in with a holistic, full perspective, that they don't know everything, but they're willing to learn, and every day they're trying to find and test and study new theories.
And here's the rude reality. Unless you're in the Valley, you're not truly doing agentic work, right? I mean, I've talked to so many developers now on the East Coast, and I start to realize that there's still, we have like a level system where we call it like, you're a level 1 programmer with AI, or you're a level 5, right? And when I sit down and I do tons of interviews now, I'm like, wow. And these are really good, like very well-educated kids, and they're all just still level 1. And well, what is level 1? That's just chat prompting, right? They're just using like ChatGPT to complete prompts. And that was what you should have been doing like 2-3 years ago. So there's a level of where we could see that there's a disparity in talent, not just like on like the East Coast and West Coast, but there's just a huge margin. And I think the reasoning why, in my personal take, is that people are not realizing that it's a token output or token input problem. Somebody will come, you can go to a programmer and be like, I just don't think AI is there yet. No, you're just not spending enough tokens. That's really what it comes down to. If you're working on a free tier account or just a $20 account, you're getting capped right after your first like a couple of prompts. How can you really get any further than that if you're not actually?
The problem with the East Coast is most people aren't even on the curve. So there, a lot of people, they're still, I'm hesitant. I don't trust it could do it could perform and develop things that I've been doing for years. And the East Coast is still in this perspective where most of the workforce doesn't think AI can necessarily do it. Where now, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of people, but where the West Coast has fully adopted it. And, if you're not agentically developing, if you're not spending billions of tokens a week, then you're just not on the same scale as these other people.
It's not just programmers. I think in our office now today, our accountants use it. Our marketing team's using it. I mean, our claims department's using it. This is for my insurance company, and it took a little bit for them to understand it. But I literally put them everything with OpenClaw to Claude Code, and I tell them just whatever you dream. And I made it simpler for them, right? Like I put together the frameworks and the technology that they need to allow it to just do the job for what they got to get done. So they don't need to focus on how do I do that, and allowing them to just play in their own sandbox, in a nice way of saying it. But doing that gave them the capability of 10xing each one of them, and being able to get through documents. I mean, I even my lawyer, like I was like, hey, listen, let me help you out here, because like you're trying to parse through all this data, and I know you're a little bit more on the old fashioned side, but let me help you kind of like
and that's a big thing with Aevox. We're an agentic first company. So everything we do is from that perspective. So we're automating everything from the ground up. And if anyone has to do things twice, we're immediately thinking about automating it.